Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's live stream number 41, and I'm managing Leverkusen over in Germany. And well, the board requirement for the season is Champions League football. And if I don't get Champions League football, we should finish the season tonight. So if I don't get Champions League football, I may or may not get the sack. I don't know. They seem pretty adamant that they want it. The last live stream I did on Friday was a bit of a car crash, and the results were, well, pretty horrific. If you're watching this on catch up, I could ask you to like like the video, and also subscribe to my channel. Turn the notifications on. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything at all. It's just a click of a button. Turn your notifications on, because you will get notified when a video of mine drops. I do have 3 other videos a week going up: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where I am managing Torino over in Italy. And of course, on my channel, there are lots of tutorials as well. If you're new to Football Manager and you want to have a go at the console version, then there are lots of tutorials on my channel to help you along the way. And I have helped a lot of people along the way and picked up quite a few new subscribers with it as well. So anyway, I think we should press the button and let's see where we finished up last week. Okay. Hiya, Zogo. Are you all right, mate? Hiya, Stevie. How's it going? And I've landed completely on the wrong page here. It's not the page I wanted to land on, really. That was the page I wanted to land on. Okay, so, yeah. I don't know whether I have a bit of an apology to make for Friday. And one of the things that has kind of prompted me to say that is that the live stream originally was set up to help the channel grow. And I thought, right, if I live stream and, you know, and get a bunch of people in here and new people in, they will subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. And generally, I am Mr. Ed, are you all right, mate? So, yeah, it was set up to help the channel grow. And most live streams, if not all of them, I put anything from 2 to 6 new subscribers on after a live stream. Friday's episode, I actually lost 4, which for me is a bit of a disaster. Losing subscribers on a live stream means basically you're doing something wrong. People, I've spoken to my son's a big game. I've spoken to him about it over the weekend, and he said people won't watch you being angry. They won't watch, you know, they'll just turn off. So basically, I lost 4 subscribers, and that's not the aim of these live streams. The aim is to put subscribers on. I am on 972 as we speak. It's been very volatile over the weekend. I've been dropping, gaining. So it's something I need to work on. I need to work on not being quite as angry when I'm playing the game. It's going to be very difficult, because if you don't know by now, I'm extremely, and we'll put another extremely in there, passionate about football. Extremely passionate about football. When, I mean, you probably know, my team lost to Spurs again at weekend, and my word, was I angry. Very nearly punched the television screen. My word, was I angry. But I need to rein that in. For the live streams, I'm playing a computer game, because that's what it is. It's not what I want, obviously. I want a management simulation. Maybe we'll get that with FM26. But I need to rein it in, because I can't be losing subscribers. Okay, made a little statement there. So I don't think we need too much reminding of what happened on Friday's live stream. With a bit of a car crash. If we look there, what's that? 8 games played, and we only won 2 of them. So consequently, that Champions League position that we won is in major doubt as we speak. I went on today and I thought, you know, well, let's have a quick look at it and let's see, you know, let me just put a bit of thought into it. I did notice that there was a 2-week international break. So I stuck a couple of friendlies in there and played right up to date. So it is the 30th of March 2030 in game, and we are playing SC Freiburg today. We do play Bayern Munich, unfortunately, tonight. Right, let's just have a Stuart Imgamail tune in for 10 to 15 minutes, watch the Liverpool game, and come back for half time. Of course, I've done it again, haven't I? It's Newcastle Liverpool tonight, I just realised. Yeah, okay, Stuart, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I did have a quick look before to see whether these Friday night Premier League games were going to be a regular thing. And this Friday, there is no Premier League game on. So, I mean, even if I streamed on a Thursday night, then we're into Europa League football. And obviously, real life football is always going to trump what I'm trying to do. So, do you get 3 points per friendly? You know, I need them. I definitely need them. Yeah, no, that's fine, Stuart. That's fine. I understand, you know, you're going to... but, you know, thanks for tuning in and thanks for giving me a like. Thanks for being in the comments. Because it all helps the algorithms. You know, if anybody... I mean, my son was Twitch streaming about 12 months ago. And he said to me, I know you're not going to be that interested in the game that we're playing, Dad. But if you can just come in, like... Just stick a comment in there, subscribe, you know, and then you don't need to do anything else for the rest of the stream. It all helps the algorithms. So I've learned from that, and anybody who wants to just pop in, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and just make a little comment. Just come in and say, hi, how are you doing? Are you all right? New subscriber. Away you go. Fine. Why would anyone watch Newcastle? Yeah, but it is Liverpool that they're playing, Mr. Ed. And there's a lot of Liverpool fans around. You know, a lot of people don't live in Liverpool and are Liverpool fans. There's a lot of people who are City fans who don't live in Manchester. So Tottenham always trouble Man City. I was quite surprised for them to get a clean sheet. Yeah, I mean, just to touch on that for a second, being a Manchester City fan, somebody posted something on one of the City forums over the weekend. It really made me think, and I am wondering now if that era of City domination is over. I kind of expected it to carry on like most City fans, but I think we need to change our style of play drastically. There was a point in that game where Trafford was in goal. All our half didn't have one player in apart from Trafford. And about that much, well, no, I mean, in real terms, it must have been, I don't know, 10 yards inside their half. There was no players. Our centre-backs were virtually halfway into their half. And, of course, we got done again with the ball over the top. Guardiola was asked after the game, do you think it's time to stop this high line? We've been asking for it for, well, at least all last season. And Guardiola said no. So, you know, there lies my, there ends my little sermon. Yeah, I mean, we weren't good, were we? We weren't good. Gelled, yeah. There is that to it. You know, new signings coming in. Need to gel. Anyway, we're not talking about Manchester City or Liverpool or Newcastle. We're talking about how bad this has gone for Leverkusen. So yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. Let's have a look at the old league table. So I think we're out of the Champions League spots as we speak. That fourth spot may well be... Hang about, what am I doing here? That fourth spot may well be... Champions League, right, okay. Yeah, so the fourth spot, but it's dependent on the winners of the Europa League. So the fourth spot may well get the Champions League playoff stages. I think. I'm not sure. But I mean, really, we need that third spot. We need to get moving again. So anyway, I don't want to do too much waffling tonight because I do want to. I mean, just to go back to that schedule again. So that's the games we've got left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 games to play. If we can't do 8 games in a live stream, particularly starting it, well, I was a bit late tonight, but. So let's try and finish. Unfortunately, we do have Bayern Munich to play, which is not ideal because we're more than likely going to lose that one. But anyway, let's. So finishing on. I think somebody in the comments said a 4-2-3-1. You know, I've had that. You know, said to me a few times. 4-2-3-1. I use 4-2-3-1. It's a standard tactic. 4-2-3-1. What do you think about that? So what I've done is I've created a brand new tactic and I've gone right back to basics here. I have taken the assistant manager advice right the way through. He advised gegenpress. Okay, on what formation do you want? A 4-2-3-1. Right, okay, we'll do that as well. So this is all default. Absolutely default. I've not tweaked it at all. Well, I tell a lie. I have... in transition, I always like to roll out some centre-backs and full-backs. Other than that, it's all default now. So we've got Heidel in goal. We've got 2 wing-backs, 1 on attack, 1 on defend. We've got Gurin is the playmaker. Martel, who's not had a lot of game time, but something needs to change. So Martel comes in as the ball-winning midfield player. Wiper is back in. You might be surprised about that. But he can play on either wing. It's not his best position, but you never know. Remember McAtee? When I put him on the wing, he seemed to play a bit better. Don't put him in front of goal. Same with Wiper. Can't hit a barn door with a banjo. So Wiper's on the wing. Esquivel, you've not seen a lot of him, but he is a winger. Taking him off the transfer list. Let's just try and stabilise, get to the end of the season and get Champions League football. As we saw there, 74 million was it coming in off the league? Let me just new signs haven't told you. 4-2-3-1. Yeah. Well, so go. You know, it's 1 or 2 people. Wendell in for the summer. I don't know what I'm doing with Wendell. He's got a value now in game of 111 million. We obviously know football managers. Values are very skewed. But I have to be very careful tonight. I have to be very careful to play the game, not call the game out, not be negative, and not throw my toys out of the pram, because I cannot afford to be losing subscribers. And that's exactly what happened on Friday. Friday's live stream was a disaster, absolute disaster. I cannot lose subscribers on a live stream. If that's going to happen, I will have to stop live streaming, because that is the complete opposite. It's the polar opposite of what this live stream is meant to do. Silly's going to play up top. I did like Mattingly and Sill together, but it's a 4-2-3-1. So I can go, you know, I could take Gruder out and put Mattingly in game if I want to do. But it's all default. Everything's default. I haven't changed anything in this. This is all game default stuff. I'm not doing any of the tweaking that I normally do. I've done no fiddling with it. This is default stuff. If I don't get Champions League football and I get the sack, I get the sack. Okay. I don't know what anybody's got to say about that. But we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1. I'm playing with wingers. I don't normally play with wingers, but something needed to change. So we need to win this next game. So they're saying, I think that is actually straight into playing the game, isn't it? Selected 1, substitute, yeah. Right, let's move into this game and see how we do. So it's Freiburg. So there's going to be no storytelling or any silliness tonight. Unfortunately, I'm going to in the short term, I'm going to have to take the humour and everything, the throwing the toys out. Everything's going to have to stop, because something happened for me to lose 4 subscribers. I don't want that to happen again. So it's just going to be play the games. If we lose, we lose. Okay, giving the ball away down that right-hand side. So it is Freiburg now coming forward. Are we in an alternate universe? You could well be. You could well be. But, you know, when I had a quick look at it, and it was actually suggesting Wendell not Wendell. Wendell. I'm getting mixed up here. Wendell in for the summer. I don't know. It's a good shout, Stuart. It's a good shout. Yeah, I wasn't I wasn't switched on fully there. I was thinking you were saying Wiper. They both begin with a W. It's an easy mistake to make. Yeah, so Wiper did come up as a left or right winger. He's right-footed. He's playing as an inside forward and he's attacking. But yeah, you're right. Wendell in for the summer. It might be a thing. He's only 2-star. He's only 2-star. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Let's just see what... I think we might need to go attacking in this game. There's not an awful lot happening, is there? I brought Kusanu in as centre-back as well. I've been playing Kalulu there, but I did quite a lot of analysis today, and Kusanu is slightly better than Kalulu, as is the central midfield player. What's he called? Martel, because I had been playing Sergio Gomez there. Okay, so half an hour on the clock in, not an awful lot happening. Ball played around here by Freiburg. Ball out to this side. Yeah, they're not got the shooting boots on, have they? Fortunately, we need 3 points out of this game, though. It's desperate we get 3 points out of this game because we'll not beat Bayern. I mean, even though Bayern are having a pretty poor season by their standards, but then again, I think we did look at Bayern's form, and Bayern's form has really picked up. And Wiper there, Nelson Wiper, coming in off that left-hand side and does get a goal for us. So maybe, I mean, was he right in front of the two white sticks then? Was he? Or no, he wasn't. He was to the side of it. That's fine, because when he's fully in line with the two white sticks, he hits the corner flag with it. But he was to one side, so maybe that's the thing. Maybe he needs to go to Specsavers. Because we know maybe he thought then he was hitting it, into Rose Ed, but it actually went into the goal. Half time, we're winning 1-0. We are pleased. If it can be arranged, can we just have the 3 points? The BBC are showing Bundesliga online every Friday. Are they really? Oh my word. I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? The football season's back up and running now, so football fans will watch football if it's on there. Is that on the BBC? Is that BBC One, or I can't imagine they'll be doing that on BBC One. You found him in position he isn't useless in. I don't know yet. It's early doors. It's the first time I played him on the wing, so he was injured, wasn't he? At the end of the stream on Friday, when we went to the two wingers, I thought I'll put Wiper on. I had a quick look. He was injured, so I couldn't do that. But we've had that 2-week break, and nicely won, Gruder. That's not very nice. Nope, we've given the ball away again. All about the money nowadays, yeah. iPlayer and online. Oh, okay then. What's happening here now? Oh, that's a red card for them. Okay. Well, we'll ignore that. That's fine. Bradley has been chopped down though. Hopefully, he's not too badly injured. I don't know what I can do about that really. I mean, at the end of the day, we're into the season and football season. If there's games on, isn't there really? I'm going to think, most of the people who come into my chat are either playing Football Manager themselves while watching or watching live football and watching. It's fine. It doesn't really matter, does it? as long as you're in there and saying hello and giving me a like, and obviously you subscribe. Nelson Wiper's just got his second goal, so I'll keep talking. I won't register it that I've noticed that, but Nelson Wiper has just scored his second goal. Let's just I'm looking at this out the corner of my eye because I don't want to let him know that I've noticed. We're doing all right. Say nothing. Shall we just drop back to positive? We drop back to positive. Actually, it's about time I made some subs. Okay. Do we bring him off? Do we leave him on? Hinsapi. I've got to check my notes here now because we are playing a different system. Salkit can come on that side. On the other side, Mattingly can play as a right winger apparently, which is quite handy. Salkit can come on. Salkit is left-footed though. Right, we'll bring Salkit on there. We'll make him a winger. How many changes is that? 3. We'll make another one. Another one. Should we bring Oliviera because he's got a yellow card? Oliviera can come on for Bradley. We'll do that. Right, confirm changes. Okay, away we go. Some are doing all 3. Yeah, okay, Stuart. I'll see you shortly. Some are doing all 3. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Gruder seems tired. Schultz. Yep, we'll do that. Yeah, I've seen content creators streaming in an evening. They've got a TV going up here, and it's like, oh yeah, whoever's just scored, and I couldn't concentrate. I don't think I've not got that kind of brain. I have to be fully focused on what I'm doing. But good on you if you can multitask like that, because men are not able. Men are not. What am I trying to say here? We're not meant to be able to multitask, are we, us men? So there you go. Guerin. Valet. Nice ball in. Headed in. And Mattingly there. Coming off that right-hand side. We are winning 3-0. And this is very, very nice because we ain't beaten Bayern Munich. I don't want to be pessimistic or anything, but we're not at that stage yet. But this is a very important 3 points, this. Nice goal from Mattingly. That's 2 headers now, which is... so is that an indication? Is that an indication that playing with wingers, getting the ball in the box, and we're getting a few headers? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we're going to be delighted about that. So, 7 games to play to save my job, I think. I don't know whether I'll get sacked or not. I did have a look at the... right, so that's pushed us up to... but Dortmund have not played yet. Right, okay then. I mean, the bonkers thing is, I've just noticed as well, we've got Leipzig to play as well. The bonkers thing is here, we're actually only 4 points off winning the league. I hadn't really looked up. That's mad, isn't it? Wingers scored your 3 goals. They did. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? It is what it is, and we know it can change in a flash. So I did want to just have a look, because I had a look at that before, just having a quick look. I mean, obviously we don't want to get too involved in this, but right, so qualify. So we passed the DFB Pokal thing, even though we're out of it. They reached the latter stage of the Club World Championship reserving judgment. That's done and dusted. Don't understand that. Make sure the team qualifies for the Champions League within the stated time frame. Make sure. Okay. Okay, that says to me that if I don't get it, then Wiper on form as Leverkusen score easy victory. I don't know. Maybe I've been a little bit like Pep Guardiola. Everybody's screaming at him, Gobby, play a 4-2-3-1. It works. And I'm like, no, I'm not playing with wingers. I'm playing through the middle. And I'm being very stubborn and not listening to people. Well, I've listened now. And by the way, Pep Guardiola isn't going to listen. But okay, so Bayern have just beat Dortmund. Okay, let's have a quick look at that. That's quite important, isn't it, actually? I mean, you can look at that in two ways, I suppose. It keeps Bayern on a really good run. I think they are on a very, very good run. Oh, actually, maybe not. They're a bit in and out, aren't they? They drew at Hamburg. Well, they must be having an off time then if they drew at Hamburg. Okay, let's move it on. Yeah, I think it's going to be a quiet night again tonight. I think I need to eat a bit of humble pie and try and attract people back in who last week came in and thought, I'm not watching this whinging old bugger. Wonder Kids. I'm surprised why are we not in there? Because we have got Wonder Kids in the team. I'm surprised we're not in there. All of those lacking potential, that's okay. Well, let's give it a quick save. I've had some really weird stuff happening here. I don't know whether I'm in the middle of a magnetic field or something, but I was watching my TV yesterday and 3 times it switched itself off and back on again. I was just sat there watching, didn't touch a thing. I was even looking around thinking, is something leaning against remote control? Me internet's weird. I even got messages on Friday that OBS had stopped and then started again. There's some weird stuff happening. Weird stuff. Oh, that was interesting. Heidenheim. Was it somebody said something before I was watching. Heidenheim's manager has been their manager for 26 years in real life. All right, Frank Schmidt then. It must have been Frank Schmidt. So in game, 16 years. So that's the best Wonder Kids. Yours ain't the best. Well, thanks very much, Mr. Ed. Thanks very much. To Mr. Ed, to the point. No messing about with Mr. Ed. He thinks something and just says it. Right, we need something out of Bayern here, don't we? We really do need something out of Bayern. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Bayern don't put on a late sprint and challenge Leipzig for the title. But you never know. We've got our super duper winger system on show now, so I've just noticed there as well. 87 million in the red in the bank. Even getting 74 million for the league position is not going to erase that, is it? We should get some sponsorship money though. So we're at home against Bayern. What can we do here? Yours ain't the best. Are you still there, Zogo? Have you gone watching football as well? In my Maxwell save in the Championship, Villa have been relegated, and Wiper is their main man up front, scoring goals for fun. Yeah, Joel, who does a lot of commenting on the live stream, he said he's in some streams he's a goal machine, and then in other streams he's not. I mean, if he wants to play on the wing all the time and bang goals in, then I'm quite happy for that. Obviously, I am. I mean, otherwise I would have sold him this summer and tried to get some money in. But let's see how we do in the next 7 games. Let's assess it after the 7 games. Oh, they've got Arda Güler, have they? You have to scout the list when it comes out. I'm usually told don't touch them with a barge pole. Right. Yeah, I know Alujo does that, doesn't he? He'll on a live stream, he'll sit there and scout every one of them. He'll go through the list and scout every one of them. One of his criticisms is that he would like to just click one button and scout the lot, which would make a lot of sense. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure Wonder Kids are what we need at the moment, because we need quality on the pitch, particularly if we are going to get Champions League for next season. We need quality on the pitch. Maybe one in the team at a time, I don't know, but I don't think Wonder Kids are the answer, unless they're like coming in as a 3.5 star and are going to hit the ground running. But there's little chance of us affording anything, to be honest. We have nothing in the transfer budget. Next season's minimum is 12 million, and committed spending 2.58 million, 2.7. Yeah, I mean, finances are not looking great, are they? But anyway, let's go into this one now. So Solkick has picked up. In Sappy's picked up a red card as well. Right, okay, that's not ideal, is it? Do we have anybody to bring in for these players or not? Gomez can come in there. And who else have we got? Statch. Okay, we'll do that. We can't have the keeper injured either, because Alvarez, my backup keeper, he's out for about 6 weeks. He's done some ligament damage or something. I think we just play the same again, don't we? It worked against Freiburg. Let's just play the same again. What's the worst that can happen? Right, okay, so it's taken half an hour to play one game, and I want to get 8 in. Man, I've been doing a lot of waffling, so. Okay, Bayern Munich, bring them on. Bring them on. Highlight from the kickoff. Casanova kicks off for them. We're going to nick this here and go on a counter-attack and score a goal in 17 seconds. Really pulled us out of shape there with the bit of the post. This Squivel just does panic measures there. Just hoof it. Anywhere will do. I don't think it's a good idea to go attacking against Bayern. We have had a couple of shots though. Just the one on target. Martel's picked up a yellow. He seems to be picking up a lot of yellow cards at the moment. Big Delict. So it's all Bayern, isn't it? It's there's not a lot of us. Well, as I speak, let's say nothing. Say nothing. Bradley chips that in. Ball's in the back of the net. It is in the back of that as well. Referee's running back to the centre circle. Let's not get excited. Let's not get too excited. But still there. Puts us 1-0 ahead against Bayern. That was nice work from Bradley, that. He is a wanted man as well, Bradley. I bet I'm going to be lucky to keep hold of Bradley. I don't think anybody will come in for Wiper, but I can see Bradley being one of the ones I do get offers for. Which will be a shame because he was a good find him, replacing Frimpong. He does just as good a job down that right-hand side as Frimpong did. He was a really good find. Oh, back healing? What are we doing here? Oh, my word. Gruder very nearly gets it past Herbig. Oh, nice little back heel on this side here. That was beautiful. I might have to have a word with them about that at half time because it's Bayern Munich, lads. You know, I think, can we save the back heels when we're playing the bottom of the league? Little bit ambitious, that, isn't it, really? Header. Gurin wins that one. Nice. Oh, that's a shame. 5 shots, 3 on target. XG of 1.33. Not getting carried away at all. We get a corner now. So we seem to be taking the game over, don't we? It was all Bayern Munich. Whoa. That's an up and under. A squivel. Left-footed. Gruder. It's the crossbar with that one. I kind of feel like we're going to regret this. We've missed a couple of chances there. Kind of feel like we're going to regret it. But it looks like we're going into half-time. 1-0 ahead. Nice. Okay. We're going to say pleased. Everything's looking okay at the moment. So let's not make any changes. Stevie's there. He's poised on his keyboard. He's poised on his keyboard. Don't fiddle with anything. Don't mess with anything. Gruder. Oh, ball on the right wing there was the ball. He was on his bike. Squivel. I think I've underestimated Squivel. He's worth now 89 million, Squivel. And because I've not been playing with wingers, I've not been playing him. But it's been one of those where I've had, this is nice football, one of those where I have actually had him on the list and nobody's come in for him, just over the bar. So we are missing chances here, and I fear against a team like Bayern Munich, this is going to come back to bite us. Quite a few games on Friday. I mean, there were the 2 games where we were 2-0 up and we lost the lead. Came away with a great tackle that. Came away with just a draw. Oh, dear me. Like he was passing that to referee. Martel. Right, that's referee. You can send him off if you want. Bayern Munich out of 10 men. It's Martel this time who's rolling around in agony. Ardegula went in with 2 feet, and you just can't do that in football. It's not allowed. Just the one. It's just the one at the moment. I like to get to about 70 minutes. Right, I'm not going to give it any longer now. Let's have a look for the tiredness. Okay. We'll bring on... well, Mattingley did a great job in the last game, coming on that right-hand side. And I think it was it Salkic came on the left-hand side, didn't he? Is Salkic out? Is he picked up too many? Yeah, I think he's picked up too many. All right, who else could we play over there? We haven't got anybody else to play over that side, unfortunately. Right, we'll bring Ailig in then and freshen the midfield up a little bit. And Oliveira can come on for Bradley. Where can he play? Right, okay. He's a good player as well. I think we'll drop Bradley in there. Do we change his role? He's more of a playmaker, that's the thing. Right, we'll just make him a DM then. DM on support. Let's do that. Okay. We're not getting carried away at all here. Saying nothing. What should we have a chat about? Let's have a chat about something. Weather's been nice today. I think it's turning tomorrow. I've just bought a new camera as well. The boys are training tomorrow, so just bought a new camera and I want to try it out tomorrow, but what's the betting it rains tomorrow and I can't use it? I'm trying to get the action shots and be all arty. The old camera I had did it really well, but it was getting way too heavy for me, so I bought a mirrorless camera. We've gone all with Googles. Okay, if you say so. Yeah, we've gone all technical and gone with a mirrorless camera. 14 shots, 7 on target. Next year 2.46. Headed out, Sill. Oh, we're on our bike here. Look at us streaming forward. He's pulled himself onside. Goebbels did a great job there. So he was offside. Oh, what a shame. Poor finish. But my word, considering we're in the 85th minute, they were like a load of greyhounds there running out. That was beautiful to watch. Unfortunately, Goebbels has not had a lot of game time, so very, very rusty there, but ooh, what's the keeper doing? Big. Oh, another back heel. What's going on with the back heels? Throw in. Just if this was real life, you'd be like, right, keep it near the corner flag. Keep it near the corner flag. I'm sure they won't do that. Oliveira throws it to Mattingly. Give it back to Mattingly. Getting the ball away. Oh, that's all right. It's not turned into a highlight. 5 minutes of time added on. We're getting another highlight. Gruder now. If Mattingly wants to head this in, that'll be absolutely brilliant. Get your head on it, Mattingly. So, Gruder's his movement. Oh, Gruder, lad. His movement there was absolutely terrific. Movement off the ball. We need to watch that again because that was just terrific. Watch his movement here. Gets himself lovely into position. Oh my word. What a goal that was. Beautiful movement. We have taken Bayern Munich to the cleaners. Get in. Why did we not have some of that on Friday night? 2-0. Okay, it was 10 men Bayern, but okay, let's not get too carried away. I kind of feel a bit guilty getting carried away after my performance on Friday night, which wasn't acceptable. Okay. So I've had 20 views up to now. If anybody's in the stream, if you could give me a like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button as well, then you'll be notified when I put videos up. Right, okay, so what's that done for us? Right, Dortmund has still got to play. But what it has done, it's put a little bit of daylight between us and Bayern with 4 points ahead of them now. We need Leipzig and Dortmund to lose. We need to beat Leipzig as well now. Who have we got next? Leipzig. God, Bennett. So we've got Schalke, who are 13th. Köln, 6th. So they're fighting for a bit of European stuff themselves. 15th. Hoffenheim, 10th. And Hanover, 17th. I mean, that could be a banana skin, the Hanover one, because they may well be looking at trying to stay in the division. Unpredictable outcome at the Bay Arena. It's going very nicely indeed. Very nicely indeed. Yeah, so I don't know how true that is about the Heidenheim manager. I mean, we still had a look there. I mean, the manager in 2007 had been there 16 years. So I suppose it is feasible, isn't it, that if he, because that's football manager speak, isn't it? Or is it football manager speak? No, because he would have left. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm bothered about Heidenheim. I just thought it was quite an interesting statistic that he'd been there for 26 years. Unless it was 16 and I misheard it. That's always possible. Right, so this game is away from home at Leipzig. Can we not have any injuries, please? That would be great if we didn't get any injuries. I'm just going to save it there. It's very warm in here again tonight. It's this summer's been absolutely terrific for weather. We've had so many heat waves. Very unlike our summers. The Squivel should be dropped by Mexico. Why is that then? He's doing all right for us. Who have we had named in Team of the Week? Gruder and Bradley. Yeah, I think Bradley is wanted. You're after Leipzig is as good as you could want for a great chance for the title. It is. You're right. You're right, Stevie. Yeah, after Leipzig. All I want is third position. That's all I want. I don't normally do these. I kind of feel like they're a bit of a banana skin. Do you think we should do this? We'll get the best reaction if we ease the pressure on the players and tell them they're not expected to win. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. Schultz, attacking midfield, out for a day. That's okay. He's not a regular, is he? Well, let's have a look at this Hanover situation. So the Hanover situation is very critical. They're 16th and they need to get out of that position. They're in a playoff position for relegation, aren't they? So that is very, very critical. Very, very critical indeed. That game, last game of the season, is going to be... They all are, aren't they, I suppose? Right, let's move into the game then. And so Bayern are playing at the Berlin. Dortmund are... We don't know. Right, so we've all... Let me just have a look at this now. So we've all played 28 games now. And we are in third place, which is where we want to finish. We want to finish in third or higher. We're only 4 places off Mönchengladbach. Let's not look up. That's. I think that's a bit silly looking up. Okay, Yao Gomez, Schultz, team selection. Oh, should have had a look at that, shouldn't I? Right, Mönchengladbach won at Bochum. Bayern beat Hertha Berlin 3-0. Right, okay. A win here would put us into second place. It's a really important game, this. Again, really important game. There's no reason to change that team at all. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can put the kind of performance in we're putting against Bayern Munich. And if they want to give a red card to the opposition, then... I shouldn't really say that, should I? Because when we get them, I complain too much. Feel like to win the league, you might need a win here. Or at the very least, a point. Yeah, I'm not really looking at the league, Steve. The league is not... After Friday, the league was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't consider it at all because I thought my mind on Friday was I'm going to get the sack here because we're on such a bad run. We're not going to finish third. We ain't getting Champions League football. I didn't even bother looking up. But, you know, let's just play these games. Let's play them and see what happens. Okay, let's get into this game. We are away at Leipzig, though. So, Leipzig, starting with a highlight. Let's see where this ends up. Good side, Leipzig, aren't they? Very, very good side. I was kind of wondering where you know, if we do get Champions League football, I am going to need to strengthen where that money's going to come from, unless I try and sell one or two players. Okay, Sesko, 18th goal of the season. At least it's not his first goal of the season right near the end. They generally do that, don't they, to wind you up. Oh, that's his first goal that he's scored ever. And we've played like 20 odd games of the season. Right, don't want to see that again. Right, I think we're going to go attacking. Okay, doesn't look like we're playing particularly well at the moment. That did go attacking then, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, this is all right. This is fine. It was all right until we gave the ball away there. Two-0. Hopefully he starts doing that for United. Yeah, as a Manchester City fan, I kind of hope he doesn't, but okay, we're 2-0 down, 20 minutes on the clock, so I feel like we're gonna need help from other teams here, aren't we? We're very poor in this game. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, so that red card, did that red card mean that much in the Bayern game? You would have thought even with 10 men, they would have had enough about them to get the points against us. But they didn't. I mean, we had something like 28 shots, 11 on target, didn't we? We played really, really well against Bayern. And now we're not playing well at all against Leipzig. But of course, Leipzig they've got ambitions of their own, haven't they? If they can win this and Mönchengladbach slip up, they could actually win the title themselves. Okay, Alex Valle to Wiper down this side. Wiper's going to do what? In the box. That's in the back of the net. And Sill gets us back in the game at 2-1. So this winger system seems to be working quite well. I think that's the second goal Sill has scored with the wide players on. And of course, two players went to Gruder there and left Sill on his own. So that's quite nice. Got 100% conversion rate there, which is good. We just need to get an equaliser now. It would have been very handy if we hadn't have conceded the 2 goals, but you know what? Each of the differences in your home and away form. Yeah, I mean, we can do that, although I am playing a different tactic and formation now, aren't I? Well, not a different tactic, but a different formation. 2-1 at half time, we'll take that. 5 shots, 4 on target. We're doing okay. I'm going to say pleased. I wouldn't normally, but I'm going to say pleased. What's that done? Nervous, frustrated. Right, press the wrong button there. A squivel on that right-hand side. Right, we'll bring Mattingly on then. He can play over there. We'll just make the one change. Let's see if we can get the equaliser. Yeah, that game tonight, Newcastle-Liverpool, is going to be a very interesting game, isn't it? Very, very interesting indeed. Okay, it's obviously they're not having all their own way, are they? What can Haley play? No, he's at the back, isn't he, really? I've dropped a bit of a clanger here. I didn't check those red carded players. I didn't put them back on the bench, did I? Dropped a bit of a clanger. Gruder and Salkic. Salkic is the one that I need, and I've not put him on the bench. Schultz is a what? Pressing forward. He can play on that left-hand side. Let's bring Schultz on. Who could we play through the middle instead of Gruder? Right, let's do this because I feel like... No. There. Thank you. I feel like we'll just have him as an attacking central midfielder, I think. And we'll bring Ailig in as the DLP. Right, let's do that. See if Schultz can make a name for himself. We've not really seen an awful lot of him, have we, Schultz? Martel, Stach. I'd rather replace him with Gomez, if you don't mind. Right, are we gonna... We've actually had 7 shots on target. Gonna go very attacking. See if we can get this equaliser. We've actually been the better team here. This is going to be unfortunate. We've been the better team. Okay. I am going to be angry now. I think that's what they expect, isn't it? No, they don't expect that either. Okay, I can't win then as manager. Tell them I'm pleased at half time, not happy with that. Angry at full time, not happy with that either. Okay. Right. Where does that leave us? That's a bad loss, that, because I mean, I feel like we're probably going to have to win every game now between now and the end of the season. Dortmund can overtake us with a win, can't they? Not ideal. That's a shame, that 2-1. I mean, they did us 2-0 and it looked like, you know, we were going to get overrun, but we actually gave them a game there. That is a great shame. I might just put a couple of rest days in here, actually, because we are looking a bit tired. Let's put a couple of rest days in. And you wanted to know the home and away results. So the losses, Mönchengladbach we lost at home. Stuttgart away we lost. Bayern away we lost in the cup. A draw against Heidenheim. Dortmund we lost 1-0. How far do I have to go back? You see, weirdly, Mönchengladbach, we beat them 2-1 at the beginning of the season, away from home. Profit and loss. Let's not look at that, shall we? That's a bit scary. Oh, I know what I was going to look at. I wanted to see when the next game was. The 20th, right, that's all right. Have we got any international breaks? 28th, 4th, 11th, 18th? No, we haven't. So it's all nicely spaced out now. Okay, we need a win against Schalke. We need to win all. If we can win all these games now, no, Dortmund have got that game in hand, haven't they? Okay, yeah, we'll get the director of football doing something for his money. Have Dortmund played their game yet? Yes, they have. And we're still third. Did they lose then? They drew against Schalke. Dortmund not having a good time, you know. Look at that. Not having a good time at all. I think we feel like we are going to need a little bit of help with this. Jakob Nowak. 15 years old. Looks good. Kusunu is absent from training. Why? We'll give him a warning. One 0 to Liverpool, is it? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I think on early season form, I think Liverpool, Arsenal this season. I think Arsenal might give Liverpool a good run for the money this season. Arsenal are buying players for the right players for the right positions. I think so. Okay, we've all played 29 games and the title is out of reach now. So we need that third spot now. We're not even getting second place after that Leipzig result. So we just need to make sure we win all our games, or Bayern and Dortmund do us a favour. I don't think Colin can get anywhere near us. Schalke 04. Yeah, once again, a very, very quiet night tonight. Only 29 views, 4 likes. It's very, very quiet. I need to bring those players in as well, don't I? Team selection. Right, let's bring these players back in. Salkic needs to come back in. Hinsapi needs to come back in. Statch. Hinsapi. Right, Hinsapi needs to come in for Valet. Other than that, I think we're going to play with the same team. Let's see what we can do. Who scored for Liverpool, Stevie? The interesting thing is, I'm guessing he's not. I'm guessing Isak is not playing for Newcastle. Okay. So we need to be nice and tight defensively, but get these wingers in use. Let's get them crosses into the box. Gravenberch. It's what you've got to do, though. You know, it's like this malarkey that City have had with Tottenham. In my mind, that's not, because it's like, do Real Madrid have any bogey teams that they never play against? I don't think they do they? And Liverpool got in Newcastle. In theory, that's a really, really tough game early season. But they've just gone there, scored a goal, winning 1-0. They'll win that game. They'll definitely win it. It's what you've got to do. If you're going to be champions, then that's the kind of thing that you've got to do. So, right, okay. So we're losing 1-0. Squivel with a corner. Back post. Wiper gets on the end of it and scores another goal. The referee's looking at this one, though. So that's the first goal we've scored tonight that the referee's got involved in. I think it's disallowed, that, is it? It's disallowed for offside. Let's have a look how near that one was. Not a lot in that, was there really? We're going to go very attacking. We need to put the pressure on here. We need a couple of goals before half time now. We can't be getting beat by Schalke. It's weird, isn't it, with Football Manager? I've done this an awful lot. When you change your tactic and your formation, you'll win a game or two, and then all of a sudden it just goes back to normal. Hinsap is injured. I'm going to just brought him back in the team. Right, go on then. Bring Ballet on. Throw in Bradley. We need some big game performances here. Bradley needs to step up. Wiper's done it again. He's lethal, isn't he, Wiper, with his head? My word, that's another goal. Nice header. He was challenged as well, wasn't he? Squibble into the box. Can we get ahead on that one? Yes, we can. That drops over the bar, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not really sure what night would be a good night to stream. Because Tuesdays and Wednesdays are Champions League. Thursday is Conference and Europa. Monday and Friday are Premier League games. And then, like Mr. Ed said, BBC are now showing Bundesliga games. But that'd be quite interesting. Watch that, because I mean, depending on who they're showing, but one of our young players, Echeverria, has just gone on loan to Leverkusen. That might be a decent watch. Right, we're disappointed. That seems to be what they want. Okay. How are we doing? We've had to make one change already, but we're still on very attacking. Let's hope we can nick this and get a 2-1 or a 3-1 out of it. We shouldn't really have any trouble against Schalke at home. Ball inside, that's the one. A Squivel takes up that beautifully then and fires the ball in the back of the net. And that was lovely footwork from a Squivel then. Lovely foot. How's the results been? Not bad, Stuart. Not bad at all. We've beaten Bayern Munich. They weren't out of 10 men, but we did beat Bayern Munich. So we've just lost to Leipzig, though. So we can't finish any higher, I don't think, now than third. Third would get us Champions League football. Unless other results go our way, but we were losing 1-0 to Schalke, but we've pulled it back with 2-1 now. In fact, I might just drop back to attacking. Okay, free kick. Well, I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. I mean, that was either a free kick or it wasn't. Not seen that before. The Squivel dinks the ball over. Gruder in the middle. Ball's in the back of the net. And Kusanu gets his first goal of the season. And I suppose these are the things you do have to... It's like swings and roundabouts. If that had happened to me... I said that in the last game, didn't I? You know, you get somebody scores and it's the first goal of the season. And when it's against you, you think, my God, why did he wait this long to score his first goal of the season? But we've just done it, so, I mean, what can you do? Right, we're getting to that time now. I have put Salkic on the bench. So Wiper can have a rest. Squivel can have a rest. And... we will bring Barrios on again for Gruder. We'll just drop him back into the middle. We'll drop him back into the middle. Thank you. And he can just play that. So we had to make a change, didn't we, first half? So that's 4 changes. We'll leave the last one to the assistant manager. That was a nice free kick. I have no idea at all. I have no idea. But, you know, trying to stay positive tonight. I'm not moaning and groaning. We're just going with the flow. Back of the net. Pacho's got a goal now, and that's so my 2 centre-backs have scored the first goals of the season. And it's not like the wingers are causing the problem, is it? I mean, that came from a corner. Nice goal, though. 4-1. This is looking very nice indeed. I think we'll just drop to a balanced mentality now. I think I'm going to stop having a tactic now that does a low block. I don't think it works, really. In my head, it works fine. And when in game you see it, you think it's worked. I don't know actually whether it does really. Guerin seems tired. Yao Gomez. No, he's the playmaker, so we'll bring... You'd think the assistant manager would know this, wouldn't you really? He's quite a good assistant manager, but he doesn't seem to know the players very well. How many games are left of the season? About 5, I think. We had 8 at the start of the night. Oh, we had 8 at the start of the night. I think there's about 5 left of the season now. So I think we're on course to get them all finished tonight. And then we'll see how the finances are looking, see if we get any money in. I've only got a guaranteed transfer budget of 12 million for next season. So that's not going to buy me an awful lot. Not for a club our size and potentially going into the Champions League, but we're not there yet. So, I mean, I could well get the sack, yeah. I mean, you know, if we don't get that 3rd spot, I could well get the sack. Who knows? But if we can win every game between now and the end of the season, we will get... because Dortmund screwed up, so... Valet's in here. Chip the ball over. Mattingly, get your head on that. Nope. Mattingly's actually played quite well coming off this right-hand side. Considering I've been playing him as a striker. Bradley, nice. I don't know what's going on with Kusanu. We had that message saying that he turned up for training or something. Sill, back of the net, that one. No, Sill! Come on! Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, because he's been playing, hasn't he? He's played every match tonight, so I don't know what he's moaning about. 4 minutes of time added on. Nice 4-1 win. We can actually say delighted in this game. Now, we need favours now, don't we? We need favours from the likes of Dortmund and Bayern Munich. Dortmund and Bayern Munich have not played yet. Okay. See what happens when they do play. It'd be better if it was only 1 team chasing us down, but it's 2, so... Hinsapi's injured, out for 1 to 2 days. Okay. I might put a little rest period in here again. We'll just rest for a couple of days and then we'll do some training. Just to keep the players... Leipzig lost. My God, you've got an eagle eye, Stevie. You've got a real eagle eye. Okay. So, no, I made a mistake there, Stuart. There's only 4 games left of the season. And eagle-eyed Stevie there has noticed that Leipzig did lose. And Mönchengladbach are not doing much better. No, top 3, Stuart. The 4th place, depending on who wins the Europa League, does come into play. But I think it might only be one of those, you know, you have to play all them early playoff games in July, which we really don't want. I don't like them. But, you know, 4 games to play now. all we can do is just keep playing the games, and let's see how it goes. Did they lose as well, Mönchengladbach? They lost to Wolfsburg. Or Wolfsburg, I should say. Yep, okay, let's not get carried away. And it's all very interesting and exciting, but let's just keep playing games. Let's keep playing games. We're not saying anything or promising anything at this stage. Giving the players a couple of days rest there, just to get the breath back a little bit. But right, so Dortmund are at home to Köln. Bayern away to Freiburg. Could even be on for the title with the right results. I'm saying nothing, Stuart. Saying nothing. Right, we need Köln and Freiburg here to do us a favour. My word, they have as well. Dortmund dropped 2 points. Bayern dropped 2 points. Yeah, just focus on getting the wins one at a time. That's all I'm doing. I'm not getting overexcited. There's nothing. Right, okay, so that's important. That our goal difference is not great though. Bayern's is 39, ours is only 28. But you know, let's just keep playing games. Keep playing games. Okay, so we've qualified for the Conference League. Qualified for the Conference League. Let's just keep playing games. Is he? I think he's quite a decent player, isn't he? Oh, 20-year-old Turkish lad. I mean, he's got some great stats, hasn't he? But then some of his other stats are not great. Who's in the team of the week? Martel this time. Bradley to win Player of the Year. Yeah, he's not getting much game time, is he? Salkic injured out for 3 to 5 days. Not ideal, because he's my... I'm kind of wondering then, should we give Gruder a little bit of a break here? Bayern are playing here. Oh, it's the cup. It's the cup. It's all right. Bayern, right? Well, that'll keep Bayern interested, won't it? You know, keep their occupy their time playing in the cup. That's fine. Yeah, I'm wondering if we should maybe play somebody else attacking mid. So I've got Gruder that can come on for Wiper. But then is that messing? That's messing. So we won't do that. I'm not doing anything that says to my players we're not expected to win. Why would any manager in the right map? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. Right, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Very nearly, I very nearly dropped into the trap then. Doesn't half get me, this game. I get triggered by it. I really get triggered. But no, we're not doing it. We're staying on course. Okay, FC Köln. 6th, so they're playing for Europa then, aren't they? Conference or Europa they're playing for, so they've got plenty to play for, and it is an away game as well, so could be a tricky one, this one. Right, we've got a couple of players to watch out for here. Let me just check this out. FC Köln players. I must have remembered him from a different save. All right, as you were, I thought I'd seen something there that was interesting, and I hadn't. Okay, Solkick is injured. Can we? Who can we bring in? Kalulu, centre half. Let's do that. Right, I'm not going to change anything, I don't think. I'm just going to go into the game. Let's not do anything that would alter what we've been doing. Let's give that a save. Right, come on, lads. Can we be nice and bright and sharp right from the kickoff? That would be absolutely brilliant. Okay, we get the kickoff. Sill. Kusanu. Seems like he turned up for training this week. Oh, I thought he'd given that away then. I mean, I'm gonna need to do some transfer business. If I keep my job, I'm gonna need to do some transfer business, because if I am gonna play with wingers, Wiper really isn't a winger. I don't really have anybody who can play left-sided. I mean, get your head on that. And again, oh, unlucky. Yeah, I mean, he's playing there and he's doing all right, but I don't really have anybody else. Gruder can play there, but he's really my attacking mid, so... Should we go attacking in this game? Come on, let's pile it on. We need a win here. Nobody seems to be excelling though, do they? There's nobody really standing out. 4 shots, just a 1 on target. I have gone attacking though. Heidel, nice ball out to Hinsapi. Hinsapi to Wiper. Wiper coming inside. Squivel, yeah, that's the ball. Squivel is going to take his man on. He puts it inside and gives it away. Okay, Goering, nice ball to Sill. Oh, there was a ball there. You had a man running on your left-hand side. Yeah, I mean, it's a good shout. I mean, I don't know whether the game will let me do that. He's got a value of 111 million in game, so that would definitely buy me a couple of wingers, no doubt about it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's going to be very interesting if I keep my job and get in the Champions League. Well, that goes hand in hand, doesn't it? If I get in the Champions League, then I will keep my job. They might even give me a new bloody contract, but let's just drop back to positive. Yeah, but you are right. And there are quite a few of my players who are... I mean, Esquivel is wanted. He's worth 89 million. So I've got some very high value players. That's not ideal, is it? Yeah, I've got some very high value players, but at the end of the day, we just need to get there, don't we? 8 shots, 4 on target, 50% conversion rate. If this result stays, we are going to need some favours. Ball to Gruder. Gruder's running at him now. Tackle. Gruder picks the ball up inside. That's poor. Hinsapi now. Down that left-hand side. Into Goering. Back to Hinsapi. He's got very technical lists. Gruder hits the ball. And that hits somebody's backside. Martel just gives the ball away. Yeah, I will, Stevie. Yeah. I'm I'm going to play with wingers. Yeah, definitely. Nice tackle from Martel. Oh, it was a foul, was it? Okay. Well, according to the stats, we should be leading in this game, but we're not. Half time. Yeah, we are disappointed. What's the reaction to that? That's better. Motivated. We want them to be motivated. I am going to go back attacking. Yep, see you in a bit, Stuart. Yeah, 100 and selling him for 50. I mean, it's the football manager way, isn't it? But there's no whinging in tonight's episode. I need to get people on side, so I can't be complaining. 10 shots, 4 on target. Our XG is not great though, is it really? Wiper's starting to flag a little bit. Ooh, I tell you what. Oh, that's Colm. I thought it was us then. Losing 2-1 now. But they do have you know, ambitions of their own, don't they? Sent off, and it's 2-0. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Liverpool and Arsenal's this season. I can't really see anybody else getting a look in, if I'm honest. That's quite a nice goal from Sill. I think we are going to have to make some changes though. The team's looking very, very tired. It's a good job there's only 3 more games to play after this because we are looking really tired. Wiper, nice work, Goering. Got a little bit of luck there for a change. And Sill with a very smart finish, to be honest. He's definitely going to be centre forward next season. Nah, every time we score a goal, they score. We can't keep the ball out the back of the net. We need it to go the other way, don't we, really? Nah, I don't want to watch that again. Right, what can we do here? I mean, this is down to tiredness, I feel. The 2 centre-backs are really looking really good. Mattingly can come on then. And then this is where we have a problem with the winger system because I'm not set up to play with wingers. Barrios can only play through the middle, can't he? Yeah. What can he play? Schultz. Right, Schultz can come on there. And we will bring Barrios on just for some fresh legs in the middle of the park. And he'll go central midfielder attacking. Right, let's try that. The problem is, every time we score a goal, we let one in straight away. Schultz, that's unlucky. That's really unlucky, that. Okay, we're putting the pressure on now. Bradley. Martel into the box. Mattingly. Goering, can he fire that in the back of the net? We've hit the post again. So we've hit the post twice there in the space of 2 highlights. 14 shots, 6 on target. Quite a decent XG now as well. Hinsapi with Kalulu. Valet's on the bench, isn't he? I don't know what my assistant manager's on. Actually, Schultz. Schultz is... Oh, he's right-footed, right. Let's move Schultz up front where he's... Can Mattingly play behind him? No, he can't. Let's push Valley up there and get him bombing forward. We should be getting something out of this game. 16 shots. Okay, Valley. Schultz. 2 new players there combining. Ball over the top. Barrios into Sill. Turn. Hits it in the back of the net. The referee has got his arm in the air. I think this one will be disallowed. It's awarded. It's 3-3. Not happy about the 3 we've conceded, but Sill has been brilliant in this game. I mean, what a centre forward he is going to be. Okay, I've got Schultz up there as well. Guerin seems tired. Yao Gomez. Nope. It's A-League who comes on for Guerin. Can we get the winner here? Kusanu. Bradley. Stay on side. Stay on side. Mattingly is going to... No, he's not. I thought he was going to give the ball away then. Kusanu. Inside. Bradley. Plays to Mattingly. That's quite nice. Sill's on again. Sill scores again. Is that his hat-trick in the game? Oh, my word. Right, can we keep this 4-3 now and not concede a goal? He's got all 4. Has he got all 4? It's going to go 4-4 this, I think. Heidel takes it nicely out of the air. There's only 4 minutes now of time added on. Can we do this? 4-3. Another highlight. But it is to us. Barrios. Over the top. Right, referee. That's it. Blow your whistle. No. Yes. Come on. 4-3. 4 goals. My God. That is brilliant. Okay, 3 games left. So, I'm guessing then Bayern and Dortmund both won. And Leipzig. It looks like all the top 4, top 5 won. Right, we're qualified for the Europa League now. I'm just looking here at Sill. Corbin Bennett. He's 21. He's a 4.5-star player already. Oh my God. I'll have a look at that in a minute, Stevie. Do we think I give Sil a new contract? Because I did look at this before. He's got a minimum fee release clause of 71 million. That's the kind of money that people will come in and pay. I think we give him another contract, you know. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Right. Yep. You're right. Let's have a look. So, Mönchengladbach have got Hamburg, Heidenheim, Frankfurt. Get rid of that clause. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it, Stevie? Leipzig. Leipzig are playing Bayern next. He won't do it, Stevie. I've just looked. He won't. He doesn't think our squad is strong enough. He won't sign a new contract. So I think we probably know what's going to happen there, but you can't because he won't sign one. Yeah. Right, that's interesting. Dortmund are still in the Europa League, so they've got 2 Europa League games to play there. They don't play anybody important in the league, but who was it now? Who did I say? Leipzig play Bayern Munich, I think. Next. Leipzig are playing Bayern Munich next. So that could be important, couldn't it? We're going to lose him. I think we're going to lose him. How many... So Mattigli is still top goal scorer with 23. How many goals has he scored? He's scored 18 overall, 7 assists, 4 player of the match, 7.43. That's a bit of a bummer, that. He's not wanted though, so you never know. Let's keep quiet. Where did he come from, him? I paid Anderlecht 24 million for him. Do with another couple of Sills, couldn't we? Gordon Bennett. That last game's going to be tough. Let's just have a look at that one. That's an interesting game. Hanover are now in 17th place, but can still get out of it with a win. We might be getting a bit of an early finish tonight, I think. I think I might just about be finishing when the Newcastle-Liverpool game ends. Kamati, 17-year-old. Yeah, we're not playing him, so that's not a huge issue. We're playing Union Berlin now. Okay, I didn't see that one. So Union Berlin and Hanover, both banana skins. Because both of them can get out of relegation trouble. It's 2-1 now. How's Livramento played? I don't suppose you'll have been watching him intently, but how's Livramento played tonight? Right, we need another win now. Just keep one game at a time. Another win in this one, please, and thank you. Right, I'm going to go attacking right from the kickoff. They've had 3 yellow cards. Hinsapi, simple ball, Pacho, simple ball again, Martel. A squivel, comes inside with it. Ball to Wiper. Wiper just comes back into the half. Simple ball. It's playing simple balls at the moment. This is nice. I like it. Keeping possession. Somebody needs to make a run. Give it to Wiper or Hinsapi. That was Wiper, I think, wasn't it? Hinsapi gets the ball in the box. That's a penalty, referee. Nope, Wiper's going to strike that one. Yeah. He was level with the post there, wasn't he? It's not his favoured position, that. Oh, we're having to cover this side now. Win that ball. It's all right. Put him off. Bradley. Got too many men on you. That's it. Play the ball back. Kruder. Slip it inside now. Oh, no. Kusanu. Get it in the middle. In the middle. We're going back to the keeper. That's all right. That's all right. Just need to pull them out of shape a little bit. Guri, nice. Ball out to Hinsapi again. Hinsapi down this side, in the box, to that far post. The squivel. Over the top, unlucky. He's been playing at left back. Interesting. Oh, nicely taken by Martel. Picking up the scraps. Gruder. Well, I think we might need to go very attacking here. We just need that little bit of extra something, don't we? 6 shots, absolutely nothing on target. And we're losing 1-0. I knew it would be a tough game, this one. They're fighting for their lives at the bottom. I can pretty much guarantee that their form has been absolutely awful. Heidel, poor there. Very, very poor. Seven shots and absolutely nothing on target. Kusanu, a squivel, into Martel. Martel does a fancy little flick that gives the ball away. Not quite sure what we're doing here. We've done a few of those and it's not really the time for back heels and fancy flicks, is it really? Bamba there has just beaten his man all ends up. 2-0. Referee wants to have a look at this one though. It is allowed. So they're doing a brilliant job for themselves here, aren't they, Union Berlin? This might even take them out of the relegation area. Gurin fires it across and we miss an absolutely open goal there. I think that was Wiper again. Squivel, ball headed, thumped out there. We've had 1 shot on target. Sill and Wipe are both on 6.4s. Okay. It's not ideal, is it, that, really? Let's move Gruder out there. Gruder is left-footed, though. So we're going to change him to a winger. Let's change him to an attacking winger as well. And we'll bring Schultz on. And Mattingly. Mattingly likes to play as an advanced forward. What footed is he? Right, okay. And Schultz, I think he likes to play as an advanced, or he's a pressing forward. Pressing forward. Winger, we need to do something with Hinsapi then, don't we? Wing back on support. Put Bradley on support as well, I think. Just let's push him up a little bit. Okay, it's a long way back in this game. Long way back. And the first highlight is for Union Berlin. That was strange. Got a high press on here. He's going to have to go long with this, isn't he? Oh, he's not. Very brave. Throws it out. They played out of the press, though. Nice and easy. Kusen, who picks it up. Göring. Plays it to Schultz. Schultz. Nice ball to Gruder. Find a black shirt. Okay. Gruder again. Oh, fires the ball in the back of the net. We're back in. 2-1. Nice play from Gruder. Moved him out to the left. He's another one of those players that it's not his favoured position, but he can play there if needed. Played really well there. Okay. We need another one now. They've got 3 players on yellow cards. They have since the 15th minute. Sending off, maybe? Possibly. Yeah, shots on target this game have not been good, have they? Just the 3. Not ideal. Okay. Right, let's bring A-League on. We'll move him forward slightly as the deep line playmaker. And we'll bring Yao Gomez on. We'll make him a supporting defensive midfield player. One of their players gets a talking to. It's got a free kick. Gruder. What can Gruder do with this? Oh, he's put it in. What a beauty. What a beauty that is. Right, we're going to drop back to attacking now. I don't want to be throwing everything forward. If we could get a winner here, this would be amazing. But how are we going to do it? That was lovely, though, from Gruder. Beautiful goal. Okay, a draw. Maybe it's not the end of the world. Hinsapi seems tired. With Kululu. You know what? No, we won't. No, we'll bring Ballet on for Hinsapi. 2 wingers now. Very, very tired. 20 shots, 6 on target, XG of nearly 3, and it looks like we're going to drop points at home to a relegation team. Not great. Not great at all, that. And that could put us in jeopardy now. Once again, Bayern and Dortmund have not played. I've played German saves many times before, and I've noticed that Bayern Munich have always got that game in hand. They always have it, which seems a little bit weird to me, because if you know what you've got to do, it might push you on to do even better. Right, Union Berlin, has that helped them? It's not lifted them off the bottom. The Hanover game's going to be exactly the same. It's going to be exactly the same. A big banana skin that we could slip badly on. Right, okay, what's happened there now? Oh, Dortmund still have not played. Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich. Where are they? They beat Leipzig 2-1. Right, okay. So actually, that doesn't really help us, does it? In fact, it hinders us in many ways. Smashing grab from Berlin. Yeah, and like I say, the last game's against Hanover, who are desperately fighting relegation themselves. So this is going to be very, very tight now. I feel like we are going to need help from the other teams. Dortmund have still to play. They can get 63 points. Gruder got Player of the Week. Nice. You can still win the league. I know. It's a bit mad, isn't it, really? Yeah, it's a bit mad. 64. So yeah, there's 4 points in it. I mean, it couldn't be tighter up there, could it? Really, you know. I mean, I guess for any new players coming into the game, this is proper exciting. But as I've never known it any different. I've been playing this game for years, and they always keep it really, really tight. So it's you know, squeaky bum. But anyway, we're not doing that. Okay, so Dortmund are playing Hoffenheim. I don't really think it matters, because the Bayern or Dortmund could jump ahead of us here. So if they win it, it's not really... It gives two teams a chance then. Dortmund absolutely smashed. And Hanover won 2-0 against Frankfurt. So that takes Hanover out of the relegation area. That's important. That's really important. Okay, we go into the next game. I'm not going to do any rest periods this time, because that might be affecting us. Who? What's he got? 2-star potential. Maybe not even that. No thanks. Hoffenheim are 11th. Right. In theory, Hoffenheim, nothing to play for. But it is an away game. So it goes down to the last game of the season, I think, this, isn't it? It's going to go down right to the last game of the season. No, sorry. Not getting sucked into that one. So Union Berlin could only get a 1-1 out of Hertha. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Silly's rallying the troops. 3 players want to make sure they're crowned champions. And Mattingly hopes he doesn't let his teammates down. We're bottom of that league. Or should we just have a quick look? I mean, I can do this at the end of the season. Ooh, 105 million. I mean, we're going to get about 72, aren't we now? 74. We're still going to be 30 million in the red. It's getting worse. I mean, to be honest, this season's not really gone how I thought it would do, because the reason for that deficit is I've put quite a few players on the drip and brought them in as really, really good players, but paid a lot for them. I thought we'd have been much more positive in the season, and it is really, it's very, very tight, and I don't really, this is not helping, is it? Hang about, I'm talking here. Is Squivel, so how is a Squivel playing? Is he, what's he been doing? 6.82. I don't think his Squivel is doing that well, you know. I'm just wondering whether we should play, I mean, I know this is, do I make a change here, or do I carry on playing as we are? I was wondering about putting Mattingly on that wing, because he is a good winger, Mattingly. Thinking about Bob got injured again, didn't he? That Salkic's on a fitness. So we really don't have anybody to... I don't know what to do here. I don't know whether to play the same team. I'm going to follow the advice that I've been given and not fiddle with it. And let's see what happens. 2 games now. If we win them, then we're in the Champions League. If we drop points again, we should win this game. Feel like the Hanover game is the one that might be the banana skin. But I feel like Mattingly plays well off that wing. And that might be the play next season, to play Mattingly out there. If I could sell Esquivel, get some money in, get some backup wingers. Okay, but we are away from home here, so what's going to happen? We need Wiper and Sill to have better games. I always find that when a player scores like a hat-trick or 4 goals or whatever like Sill did, then he'll not score again for weeks and months. Couple of shots. Squivel is having a good game. Goering picks the ball up, plays back to Heidel. Got a really high press on, haven't they? Hoffenheim, very, very high press. Nearly lost the ball. Goering, Wiper, nice ball to Gruder. Now we're motoring, and the ball's outside the post. Hoffenheim, ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball all day long. Heidel makes some real meal out of that. Come on, Heidel, stop showing off. You just needed to pick that up. I could have picked that one up myself, and I've got a bad back. Squivel, Gruder. Nice ball through to Sill. You need to slide that across now. Get it to the back post. Back post. Oh, Sill's missed it by a mile. We're on top here. I'm going to go attacking. Oh, we got a nick by the looks of it then. Squivel with the corner. Oh, that's awful. Absolutely shocking. Okay, trying the high press ourselves now. Pushing up. Are they going to try and play out? Yes, they are. Baku. Okay, 7 shots, 2 on target. Hoffenheim have not even got out of the dressing room yet, but it's still 0-0. Baku, ball into Asnu. Come on, lads, just watch that ball over the top. Watch the runners. Play Bradley. I kind of feel like we'll not hang on to him for next season, Bradley. I think he'll go. Gruder, ball forward, Sill, takes it really nicely. Wiper, is he going to stick that in the back of the net? No, he's not. He does what Wiper always does in front of goal and fluff his lines. Insapi. Right, come on, just play it nice and simple, lads. We need to get to half time here and just do a little bit of reorganisation. Insapi. Back to Wiper. Wiper is going to do what? Sill. Ball through to Gruder. And Gruder, I'm saying nothing. 12 shots, 3 on target. And I am really angry about that. Really angry because we are doing stuff there that is quite ridiculous, really. We're getting in front of goal and we're just rubbish, quite frankly. Okay, let's just we'll do the wipe one. Mattingly, I should say. Let's go into the second half. We are attacking. I think we're going to go very attacking because Hoffenheim have not been in this game yet. Hi, Chris. You all right, mate? How's the season going? Well, we're on the last 2 games of the season now, and the board requirement is Champions League football, and it's on a knife edge whether we get it or not. And I may get the sack if we don't. So that was too close for comfort. Come on, lads, we're very attacking. We're very attacking. 14 shots, 4 on target. We just need one of those to go in. That's all we need. Right, Gruder. Stick it on somebody's head. Head. No, keeper picks that one out there. Yeah, but it's going all right, Chris. You know, it's going all right. I mean, weirdly, we actually have the chance to win the league as well in these 2 games. That's how tight it is. We could either finish 4th and finish in Europa League, or we could win the league. Sill's through. We've hit the post. Wiper, surely. Wiper! Come on! I've not seen that before. Sill missed it again there at the bloody post. Right, we're dropping back to positive. We've got the 1 goal that we need. Hoffenheim have done absolutely 0 in this game. They've done absolutely nothing. Well taken by Sill. I think he overhit that, you know. He got way carried away there with himself. He took it really well and then just hit it far too hard instead of placing it. I maybe need to put him on place his shots in his personal development. 18 shots. We need to make some substitutions. Even he couldn't miss that. You know, it's weird though, isn't it? You put him between the 2 sticks and he can't hit a banjo with a banjo. Stick him out on the left and give him a really tight angle and he can score them. It's weird. Right, we're going to make some subs here now. So we're going to do the usual. Barrios is going to come on for Gruder. He's going to drop in midfield. Salkic come on for Wiper, but he is going to play as a winger, but just on support. And we will bring... A-League can come on for Göring. I think that's 4 changes in it. Because I did Mattingly, yeah. We're on a positive mentality. 78 minutes. I am going to go cautious. And we're going to drop the directness. Drop the tempo. And time waste. Be more disciplined even. Why not? Okay. We've gone cautious now. About 12 minutes of the game left. Can we hold on to this? Insapi seems tired. He's absolutely transfixed with bringing Kalulu on there. Valet, thank you. Right, 10 minutes of the game left. Hoffenheim have had 1 shot all game. Just the 1. They've had 2 now. 2 shots, Hoffenheim. Nothing on target. 2 shots, nothing on target. Are you listening? Win that ball. Nicely won by Bradley. Mattingly is going to do what? He's going to have a run at him. No, he's not. He's coming back. Bradley. Bradley plays the ball inside. Kusanu. It's a bit early to be... Well, I am on time wasting answer, so... I mean, I was thinking like, not take it to the corner flag. It's a bit early for that. Bradley, ball to Mattingly. Gets there. Nice little ball to Martella. Ball over the sock. Did he stay onside? Sill can put that in. He has done. Did he stay onside? We can't see the linesman's flag. The referee is looking at this one. Have they got their arms in the air? It's a tell. We shouldn't really be saying that, but it's a tell. We can't see them. It's disallowed. That would have been the winner from Sill. What a shame. What a shame. How offside was he? Oh, come on. Really? 3 shots now for Hoffenheim. Still nothing on target. Can we? An important win. A very important win. Okay, we need other results to have gone for us. We're going to be delighted. 1 game left of the season. 1 game left. If you're still here, Chris, it's squeaky bum time. Okay, Wiper has started scoring a few goals off that left-hand side. And once again, Bayern and Dortmund have not played. We can't win the league. It looks like, in fact... No, Leipzig could still win the league. They could still win the league. They've got a better goal difference. Well, let's not be looking at that anyway. We want this 3rd spot. It shouldn't be this difficult, should it really? It's not like we're trying to win the league here. We're just trying to get 3rd spot. It shouldn't be this difficult. Right, okay, what's happened here? What has happened here? Bayern have drawn at Schalke, and Dortmund have done what? Have Dortmund played? Oh, Dortmund not played yet. Right, okay. So they can still pull up to 1 point behind us. 2-2? Really? When you say you're using my formation, so which formation is that, Chris? Because I have changed now. I'm not playing through the middle with Leverkusen. I've gone wingers. So, okay, yeah, so you're asking for advice. So what are you playing then, Chris? What are you playing? When you say you're using my formation, I generally play through the middle, so I'm guessing you are. Right, I've got quite an important message here, an in-game message. And it's saying Wiper is 1 goal away from triggering a clause. We have to pay Crystal Palace 7.5 million. That's interesting. So is he going to pay? Is he going to score a goal in this last game? So we have to pay 7.5 million out that we can't really afford. That's interesting. That's a really interesting scoreline, you know, Stevie. If Newcastle is out of 10 men as well. 2-2. Okay. Right, okay, let's move in. It's the last game of the season. Let's just have a quick look here what's happening at the bottom. So Hanover are now 30 points. Could still get relegated depending on other results. Hanover. Did I say Hanover? Hamburg have got a game in hand. Dortmund have still got that game in hand. My word. I mean, that's so they're delighted with the club vision. They want to challenge for the Bundesliga title in 4 years' time. So they're happy with that then. Right, that goes in my favour then. If we don't finish third, that goes in my favour, I think. I think I will keep my job. Although I can keep my job by... right, we need Hanover to do a job. Hanover need to win this. They need to win this against Dortmund. This is a really important game for Hanover. They need to win that. If we can take Dortmund out, it's just that down to Bayern then, because our goal difference is much better than Dortmund's. This is important, this. Important. They've lost. Dortmund have got beat by Hanover. This is a very, very exciting finish, this. So Dortmund can't catch us now. The only team that can catch us is Bayern. If Leipzig lose, who are Leipzig playing on last game of the season? Schalke at home. And Schalke are in 13th place. We could finish second here, you know. We could finish second. Well, right. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, so if you can put a bit of meat on the bones there, Chris, are you playing what I normally play, which is through the middle? I'm guessing you're not playing with wingers because I don't really. But we were on a bad run with Leverkusen, and I changed to wingers. Started playing with wingers tonight, and we're actually right. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I don't want to. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. We've qualified for the Champions League, securing a top 4 finish in the Bundesliga. Does that is that because the Europa League final won't have been played yet? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Right, the little information thing's gone off 4th position. Oh my word, this has got really interesting, hasn't it? So we're going to get 72 or 76 million now, and we have qualified for the Champions League. I'd still... Oh, right, okay, we're getting budgets. Wage budget of 2.9, transfer budget of 29 million. Oh my word, there's only 48 people, viewers as well. This is straight in as well. It looks like it, yeah. It looks like it. 2.9, right, okay. So we've got a little bit of wage budget to play with there, and 29 mil on the transfer budget. Okay. Okay. What did that say then? Did that... Hold on a minute. What did I read then? The 12th. Hanover are 12th. Have they secured... What's going on here? $33. Oh, these... Okay. Wolfsburg are going to be after a manager, aren't they? Wolfsburg are too good to be down in that position. Definitely. Okay, let's get into qualify for the Champions League past. Right, so I ain't getting sacked then. So that rubbishes my thumbnail, doesn't it? Am I getting the sack? No, I'm not. I'm Leverkusen manager for next season. with a bit of money to spend. I'm surprised they've given me 29 million. All right, Kusunu is now happy to stay. That's good news. Shall we try, while we're in a good mood, should we try Sil with another contract? Right, so he's focusing on the... Oh, so that's different. That's better. That's better. Thanks, Mr. Ed. Congratulations on not getting sacked. You're very to the point tonight, Mr. Ed. You're very to the point. There's no messing about with Mr. Ed tonight. He's just saying what he thinks. Congratulations, you didn't get sacked. Right, so that's changed then on Sil. He's waiting till after the World Cup. The thing is are we going to get any bids for him? I mean, in theory, if he's focusing on the World Cup, if any bids come in for him, he won't go because he's focusing on the World Cup. I need to give him a new contract and get rid of that buyout clause. Okay. We'll do all of that in a minute because we've actually got a little bit of time tonight, haven't we? It's nearly 10 o'clock. Right, Squivel out for 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, well that's fine because I've got Matt and Lee who can come in there. A fly landing on my head. Okay, so I'm going to have to tweak for this game, aren't I now? Because the Squivel is out. I think he's going to be one of the ones I'm going to try and sell. We are going to play with wingers next season. But family trait, we call a spade regardless of feelings. Oh my word. Okay, Mr. Ed. Remind me not to argue with you. So remember to make a bid. Then his focus will change. Yeah, I know. But we're keeping it positive tonight. It's going to be positive vibes. So we're favourites for this clash. Okay, can we go out then? I mean, if Leipzig lose, we could finish second to Mönchengladbach. Okay, Squivel is out, so we will play. See, Mattingly is a natural right winger. He can play there. Well, he's an inside forward. Right-footed inside. He's playing as a winger, mate. Playing as a winger. Changed it to playing with wingers. And on the middle and 2 up top. I changed it to playing with wingers and 1 in the middle, playing 2 up top. Right, I mean, so in this live stream, quite a few people have been saying to me, play a 4-2-3-1, and I haven't because I don't really like playing with wingers. But what I've done leading into this stream is I've gone with a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. The assistant manager recommended a 4-2-3-1 and a gegenpress. I've not done any other instructions. I've just gone with the default, and it seems to have turned out all right. I think we can actually say that now, can't we, without putting the mockers on it. Right, okay, Guerin, Martel. His Squivel is going to have to be changed. Who can we change him for? Mazzolini. Let's get a centre back on. These men play together often in their selected roles. See, I don't know tonight as well because I have made 1 or 2 other changes. I mean, Yao Gomez has been playing as my DM, ball-winning midfield player, whatever you want to call it. But I brought Martel in tonight. What's his name? Kalulu has been playing as my ball-playing defender. I sacked him off and brought Kusunu in. So I have made 1 or 2 changes as well. So has that made the difference? Or is it just, you know, Friday night was one of those nights, nothing went right. Tonight has been, most things have, not everything's gone right, but most things have gone right, haven't they? Right, come on, can we go out on a win then? Let's beat Hanover, go out on a win. Let's hope Leipzig lose and we can finish second in the league. Okay. We are going to go attacking as well, by the way. Let's go attacking right from the kickoff. Okay, Hanover have had the first, drawn the first. Bradley throwing, Mattingly, back to Bradley. Ball into Goering. Poor ball, lost the ball there. But Goering wins it back. Hinsapi. I don't mind us losing the ball as long as we've got the endeavour to win it back. Liverpool win it in the 10th minute of injury time. You're joking, are you? You're joking, Stevie. My God. Right, come on. Don't kick him there. Don't kick him. Whoa. Oh, we're doing absolutely nothing here. Let's go very attacking. Nearly half an hour and we've just had our first shot. So we're not playing particularly well here. I mean, Hanover do need something out of this game depending on other results. I think they should be okay. Right, we've had 3 shots now and a couple on target. So that's actually done the trick, going very attacking. Hinsapi, wide awake there, picks the ball up, lovely ball through. Wiper puts it in the back of the net. And their arms are in the air. Are their arms in the air? That's disallowed, that. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, Garuda, do the same thing again. Keep it underneath the bar. Oh, and what a shame. What a shame. It was on target, that as well, I think. I'm sure, did the keeper not get a touch on that? Okay, now we're starting to play. Garuda, ball in the back of the net. Nelson Wiper. He's scored more goals since I've made him a wing. Well, he's an inside forward, isn't he? But he's scored more goals doing that than we just need to drop down to positive again. I mean, maybe we will keep him and play him on the wing. It's not his best position, though. That's the problem. Right, we're pleased, mates. Try. My assistant manager needs to get with the programme. He's not with the programme at all, is he? Right. Oh, Hinsapi's looking very tired. Okay, let's bring Valet on. Let's have a look how the other... Oh, we can't do at the moment. We can now. Right, let's have a look. Around the grounds. Okay, Leipzig are winning by the looks of it. Leipzig are winning 3-0, okay, so they're pretty sorted there, aren't they? And it's Bayern Munich are doing what? Dortmund are winning. Bayern Munich are losing at home. Yeah, Stuart. Yeah, I've kept my job. We have got Champions League football for next season. We're winning 1-0. It's last game of the season, this, but we are playing a relegation threatened team. So, but we are 1-0 up. But yeah, playing with wingers has made a massive difference tonight. It's made a huge difference to Wiper. Wiper's actually scoring a lot of goals. He's coming in at that far post and heading goals for us. So it's made a massive difference to Wiper. The budgets are in as well. Budgets are... Oh, you've just had that email, unwilling to experiment. Yeah, you've had to change the formation. Right, yep, got it, Chris. You're doing the right thing there. You don't need to leave it as that. Just do it for a couple of games and then you can go back. But if it's not been working anyway, then... Heidel's ball, nice. Yeah, so we've had the budgets in, Stuart. The budgets are 2.9 mil wages, 29 mil transfer budget, and we're 111 million in the red in the bank. So I don't know why they give me that kind of money. Sills on a bit of a run. Is he going to smash it? No, he's not. It's gone too far. Mattingly's going to smash it, though. That's in the back of the net. That is a goal. That's 2-0. And that should see us finish third in the Bundesliga, which, after Friday night's car crash of a live stream that basically ruined my subscriber count, we've actually got third place and Champions League football for next season. Valet, back to Pacho. What are we on here? Oh, we're just on positive. Well, that's all right, as long as we're not on attacking. I think he's made a difference, you know. I think him and Martel have made a difference. I compared Kalulu with Kusanu, and Kusanu is marginally better than him. And Martel is German and a very, very good player. Unfortunately, I'd kind of convinced myself Yao Gomez was the player to play in that position. But maybe I was wrong. Alex Vale into... Oh, we're in 3-0 now. The referee's got his arm in the air. Can't help but feel like if Friday had been just a touch better, you'd have won the league. You know what, Stevie? I think you're absolutely spot on there. I think you're spot on. You know, maybe, because I did change to wingers, didn't I? I played the last couple of games as with wingers. And I think we... I need to make some changes here. I think we... did we not draw those last two games? So I wasn't that convinced. But then today I thought, you know what? Let's give it a try and see how it goes. Right, okay. Salkit can come on for Gruder. Oliveira can come on for Bradley. We'll make a change at centre-back as well, because these lads have done an absolutely sterling job in there. Tells you that this squad isn't far away. Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Stevie. It's just, as always, it's about getting the right players in the transfer window. 29 mil in there, so we've got nearly 30 mil. If I can maybe sell Esquivel 90 mil, if I could get 90 mil for him, that'd give me 120 mil. If we're going to play with wingers. Depends what I do with Wiper. Wiper's not a winger, but he's playing okay there. Nice ball there, out to Valet. Ooh, unlucky. Yeah, that Friday's live stream did me no good in a lot of ways. It ruined my subscriber count. Wasn't good for me personally. And like you say, I think we probably would have won the league if we'd have had a decent Friday night. So we finished third. 3 points. 3 points off winning the league. And Bayern are not even in the Champions League for next season. So we don't have them to contend with. So it's Mönchengladbach, Leipzig, us and Dortmund in the Champions League. Not bad. Not bad at all. And straight away, we have internationals as if they've not played enough football. Okay, let's have a quick look then for 10 minutes at the squad and see what we think. So if we do it by transfer value, has Wiper's value gone up? Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know, one of the things I wish they would do is stop this when you hover. It brings a pop-up box in your face when you don't want it. Look at the cursor now, scrolling. Stop scrolling. I've put the cursor down. What are you scrolling for? That is interesting. So Wiper's value has dropped to 54 million. Friday night it was 154 million. The start of the stream it was 111 million. And now he's down to 54 million. That says a lot, doesn't it? Pacho is the most expensive player in the squad now. Centre back, 87 mil. Sills, 68 mil. The Squivel has dropped to 67 mil. So all my players then, having got third place in the Bundesliga and missing out on the title by 3 points. Yeah, I know. I know, Stuart. I know it's weird. It's really weird. Because if we look at Wiper, so how well has he played tonight coming off that left? But he's a very average player. He's accomplished. So it's not his position. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Don't know. But he has played really well tonight coming off that side. But the thing that's bothering me a little bit there is that all my players have dropped in value. So is that just because it's the end of the season and they're not playing now? Will that jump back up again? What? He can play there though. Well, he can. We've seen it, haven't we? We've seen it. I mean, it is a good side. I mean, you know, if we do it by ability. Wiper, Sill, Bradley. All 4-star players. Kusanu, Hinsapi, 3.5 star. A-League's a wonder kid. 3-star, 4.5 star potential. What was that? What was that? So did Liverpool win it then in the 10th minute of time added on, Stevie? Seriously? Oh my God, I don't believe that. When you said it was 2-2, I thought, they'll still win that, Liverpool. They'll win it in time added on. It ran through my head. They did it a lot last season, didn't they? Right, okay. Well, so who is wanted then? Bradley is wanted by Arsenal. If Arsenal are after him, Arsenal will come in for him. How much did we pay for him? 21 mil. 11 minutes added on, they scored in the 10th. My God, City fans will be going absolutely berserk at that. Lost out on the title by a few points drops the value of most of your players. Oh, right, okay, that's interesting. A 16-year-old scored the winner. Of course he did. Of course he did. All right, let's get back to Fantasyland. What we're looking at here. Yeah, so we paid 21 mil from Celtic for Conor Bradley. He's got a value of 40 mil now. He's wanted by Arsenal. Kusanu is wanted. Saudi want him. Hinsapi is wanted by Chelsea and United. Interesting. Esquivel is wanted by Wolfsburg. Maybe a bit of money to be had there. Stachi is wanted by AS Roma. 25 mil, he's 31 as well. And Kalulu is wanted Saudi again. 52 mil. Valle is wanted Nice and Saudi. Mattingly, Nice, Frankfurt and Wolfsburg. Mattingly is a weird one because I suppose it's things like positioning. His work rate's really poor. I mean, you kind of get sidelined a bit, don't you, by the amber figures there. Jumping reach, great. Natural fitness, determination, off the ball. Finishing's great. But then he's got one or two stats that are not that great. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, Stevie. Without a shadow of a doubt. But there are some players there that are wanted. But having said that, would I want to sell Wiper now? Now he's playing on the wing and doing right. He's still only 25. He's German. I mean, Sill has got 5-star potential, 4-star at the moment. He's only 21. Connor Bradley, I wouldn't want to sell. Who's Kusano, 29 centre back, 56 mil. Would we sell him? Don't know. Hinsapi. Cashing on some deadwood. Yeah, because I mean, right down to like Kalulu here. You know, we've got some good value there, haven't we? Oh, hang about. I've done it by... I've not done it by... Hang about. I need to do it by transfer value again. Yeah, I mean... Go away. Away! Go away! Go on, Bennett. The bloody moth attacking me. Mental. Yeah, I mean, we have got some decent value there in players, haven't we? Even right down to here. You're like 28, 30 million. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting transfer window, I think. Obviously, it's not going to be anywhere near as big as it was last time. Did we get the money in? So we've had the prize money in, but we're still 43 million in debt. That's not getting any better, is it, really? Hopefully some sponsorship money will come in and sort that out. Right, okay. I think I'm going to call it there. Anything else anybody wants to have a look at or thinks that I should be focusing on or whatever? I was a little bit, because there again, you see, you don't know whether you're doing the wrong thing. I mean, in that setup, I couldn't play Barrios in centre mid, thinking he's a great player. He's only got a value of 19.5 mil. What's his stats like been for the season? I mean, not bad actually. 31 appearances, 6 goals, 9 assists, 7.04. And we got him on a free transfer as well. But his value to the club's not that. So I was thinking, right, this formation doesn't really fit Barrios in. But then it's not really mattered, has it, to be honest? Well, I mean, Martel's only a 3-star player. But he has got a value of 50 million. And at 28 years old, look at the yellow arrows pointing upwards. At 28. I thought you couldn't teach players anything after the age of well, certainly around 28. That's very, very encouraging. I think bringing him in has done an absolute power of good. 23 appearances, 6.88. And Göring was playing next to him, wasn't he? Yusuf Göring, 51 million, another 3-star. There's the difference though. He's only 22. He's played virtually every game for us, and his stats are on the down low. Weird. What's his stats like? 31 appearances, only assisted 5 goals, 6.99. Right, well, very interesting. And we have got that Champions League football for next season, which is really important. Hopefully we get some decent draws. And I need to work my socks off in the transfer window now. What was I looking at? Club Vision. Right, so we've passed everything there, which is good. Become recognised as best of the rest. Going to bed now, evening. All right, yep, yeah. Night, Stuart. Night, Stuart. Yeah, I'll be off to bed myself very shortly. Okay, I think we're going to call it. Yeah, it's been a great night, apart from the Liverpool result. 10 minutes of time added on. My God. So that means they've had a 100% start to the season, and after our result at weekend, which was an absolute car crash. Oh my God. Okay, well, I think that's the lowest number of... Oh, I got that moth. He's here on my desk. I actually swatted him and killed him. Yeah, that's the lowest number of views and likes at the end of an evening that I've ever had. 61 views and only 4 likes. So, hopefully I've not lost any subscribers tonight. But, yeah... I think anybody who tuned in on Friday has certainly not come back, which is not ideal, is it? Right, okay, never mind. Let's not be downcast. Right, so I've got the week now to go away, do the transfer window, and come back on Friday. I thought it was a brilliant result. Yeah, I'll come back on Friday. I do the transfer window, and Friday night we'll see what transfers I've been able to do in and out. And then we're in the Champions League, so we should have some Champions League games on Friday night. Yeah, good. Hey, oh, I've got another one in. Oh, it's come alive. I thought I'd killed it, and it's actually come alive again. Oh my God, it's the evening of the moth. Right, ending the stream. Night, and thanks everybody for coming in and keeping the chat alive for me. And we'll see you on Friday.